He looks happier now. I had to do some digging. Fingers are all dirty. Hello. I'm out on my porch. I was going to go out on the scooter, but I didn't have Joe get it out. I realized getting it down that ramp myself, well, I could do it probably, but I wasn't too sure what the results would be. So he said we have a walnut tree in the backyard, and it's a pain because he said it's dropping walnuts everywhere. And it's like, he said it's like walking on rocks every time you go back there. And have to go through the back door. He'll get it out for me probably tomorrow when I can go for a little scoot around. I was going to show you what I'm going to do with these succulents. Now some of them are getting too big for me to put in a terrarium, but you can see, oh, these is put on some new, this is a new one. It looks like there's another one starting to push itself off this way. They're having babies. Did that one look like this at one time? That one like this? I don't know, because this one looks more like this. Weird. This one's getting really big. I don't know what I should do, excuse me, with my camera skills with that. But this one over here, I need to clip that off, let it seal, and then put it in water and that one I probably will put in a terrarium. It's starting to loosen itself out of there. I'm going to have to set you down while I repot that thing, get its roots back down in. He looks happier now. I had to do some digging. Fingers are all dirty. Oh! I just can't believe we'll put them in some bigger pots, or bigger, well, these are buckets. They just took off like crazy. All this over here we'll have to take in. That one there, this one here has really grown. I don't know about that. Of course, those terrariums are pretty big, but that's going to need deep dirt to the root. Anyway, let's go have a sit down. Yes. Oh, there's a squirrel, I bet you. I'll bet he was on the roof, up on our porch roof. But I didn't see him, so I can't get a picture of what I can't see. I love my squirrels. They're squirrely. Maybe it's because maybe I'm a little squirrely too. As long as they don't get, don't chew in between the rafters or whatever and get in there. I have seen it happen. And man, they can do so much destruction if you don't get them out and then seal back up. But I'm beginning to catch my breath. Oh, things are so quiet tonight. We rescued this from my parents' place when they had to clear it out. And Joe had, I think they all put something in on it, but Joe built it. I said, now we're going to take that one. Because their old one, it had been there for, oh man, I don't know how many years. From the time I remember. And it was getting some really gnarly spots on it. We loved that. We used to sit out there and just chat. I just feel like a person has to love life one way or another. I mean, our life is fine, but I don't know why that popped in my head. So many people get depressed, and I have a terrible problem with that with my bipolar. But I'm medicated I have been so very stable for the last several years. In fact, probably 10 years more than 10 years. Probably closer to 15. With very few episodes of anxiety and that kind of stuff. A lot of that is when I'm not in control, when I can't do anything that's in control. People call me bossy. I say, well, what do you think? I was a big sister. I have children. I'm a nurse. All bossy occupations. I mostly try to give opinions, but sometimes I give them a little strongly, I guess. I don't think I'm as bad as I'm probably not as bad as I think I am. Oh, there's a kid on his bicycle. There's some activity still going on. It's still light enough. I could have taken my scooter and just gone over the parking lot. I told you, I said, let's just take it out tomorrow and maybe I'll go down to the park or something. Give you some views of the park. I think it's supposed to be as nice tomorrow as it has been today. So it was in the 70s today. I sat out there chatting so long that I ran a full battery down to nothing. And those batteries are pretty good. I was out there, I must have been out there over an hour. It had some used on it, but anyway, I want you to pardon my fluctuations in the lighting. I was trying to figure out how to regulate it, but the thing of it is, it was starting to get darker and darker outside. So trying to find the next right thing that was going to, so I hope it doesn't, like look like flashes too much. I enjoyed getting my hands dirty, believe it or not. Mostly I enjoyed swinging. But, it was like I said, we need to find a way to put joy in our lives. Enjoy life in some way. And having bipolar disorder, I've been pretty much controlled now for quite a few years. But I know that feeling, that desperate feeling, that helpless feeling that depression gives you. And sometimes you don't do as well on things that you normally would, and that just seems to make it worse. Well, let me tell you, it's medical. You can get help, especially if you start feeling like you need to just end it all. Because I would get to that point and I would get myself or get somebody to take me to the hospital, because I just was not going to do that. Life's too precious. But now I am regulated, and they found what's right for me. So I hope I can bring some hope and brightness to somebody else. And I do that a lot of the times by doing this, and I hope you'll do it too, because it sure makes me feel better when somebody gives me a smile and a wave. It's kind of a regular thing around this area. Anyway, I love small towns. They know all your business, but they're also very friendly and caring. Have a good one. We love you, and I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully with some shots of the park. If we don't get one of those sudden Nebraska weather changes. Take care. Good night. If you would like to help support this channel, as well as my writing and the research I need to do for the next book, just buy my books. That's the best way.
Got it yesterday. It's got a flag on it even.